Hello and once again welcome back to another video. So in this one we are currently in the four-wheeler Volvo, the 2000 gallon, and we are heading to a railway station for an overflowing tank under a set of toilets that are there temporary. We also have an air blower to change on a treatment plant, and we have to fit two manhole covers, cast ones that are rated to 12 ton. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you could leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. And if you haven't already, please subscribe and help me get this channel as big as possible. Thank you.
If you like this video, give a thumbs up and make sure to hit subscribe at the end.
Before we get into this video, I just wanted to say, if you want to become a member of this channel, see 3 videos early and a couple of behind the scenes things, some little things that are a bit off topic, then click the join button on my main channel, or I'll leave a link below this video. But you don't have to do that, and just enjoy the video. As you can see, the tank's been overflowing and it's a bit wet on the floor. Now, we've been called in, it's currently a Saturday, so we've been called in as an emergency job. You can see in the background they're having some building work done, so these toilets are only temporary, but let's get the pipes off, and this is going to be a bit like the builder's tanks. It's a very similar setup. Let's get the lorry switched on, and on this one we have to put the PTO on in the cab, which is a bit annoying to be honest. Annoyingly, this is another one of those tanks where you can't really see what's going on because they've only got this tiny little opening. So you have to keep pulling the pipe out just to see what's going on in there. Now you can see the inlet from the toilets over this side, and that tank goes right under this cabin. This truck's known for forever having a block sight glass because the sight glass goes in so low in the bottom of the tank. So I'm just going to suck a bit of air through it and hopefully we can get a reading on it. And yep, you can just see it starting to show on the bottom of the glass. This is the kind of job you want on a Saturday, a nice little bit of driving for the overtime and a nice easy tank to empty. So with that empty, we're going to suck all the pipes through and try and put this lid around, but it's seized on there, so clearly that hasn't been shut for a long time. But yeah, we'll suck the pipes through and get them back on the lorry and we can head back. we've picked up just under 1,000 gallons or 4,500 litres, whatever you prefer. Well, that was a nice bit of overtime, so let's head back to Bristol. Being a weekend, I wasn't able to go tip the lorries, so I'll have to leave that for the next driver for the Monday morning. But we're now on our way in the jetting van to go change an air blower on a treatment plant. Now, I know people are interested in the roads over here if you're not from the UK, so I thought I would leave in a double roundabout. I'm just going to use this little tester just to double check the electric is off. I've isolated it in the garage and on the isolator there. Now, as soon as I turn this isolator on, this air blower is tripping out all the electric to the two garages here. So we're going to get this air blower changed. I'm just going to take the screws out the back of this box and it should be a bit easier to see what's going on in there. You will notice the white wire going up to the lid of the box. Now that is an alarm light, but I think someone's changed this air blower before because the one that's in there doesn't have an alarm on it and the wires aren't actually connected, they're just pushed into the box. So we're going to leave that disconnected because I don't want to fiddle with that bit, but we can get the air blower changed. This is a fairly simple job. You've just got three wires, light wire and a plug. You've got a live, a neutral and an earth. So it's just changing them over like for like. I'm probably going to say this totally wrong, so sorry if I do, but we are going to change this air blower for a Japanese built Fujimac air blower, which we started using these recently and I think they're a lot better. They run a lot quieter than the ones we were using before. So we're going to put one of these in. In my mind, they are a lot better than the other ones we were using. It always seems like a bit of a waste, but these days these come with sealed plugs, so we need to cut that one off and strip the wires back, and we're going to wire it straight into that isolator switch. That's everything connected up. So we are going to put all this back together, screw it back to the green box, and then we are going to connect up the air line to the tank, and hopefully we should be all good once we put the power back on. There was nothing wrong with the old rubber attachment, but we're going to have a new one on there anyway. Let's get the electric switch back on and we'll see if everything's working as it should be. Straight away I can see an issue with the tank. It is definitely overdue a clean. As you can see up towards the top of your screen, it is very thick in there and looks like it's quite overdue. But everything looks like it is working correctly. So we're going to put the lid back down and we're going to go back to our client, who is the landlord of this site, and we're going to suggest that we give this tank a good empty and a good clean, and hopefully that'll keep it going for a while. Our next job of the day is to go change 2 dangerous manhole covers. Now the lids are very rotten. It was highlighted by our tanker drivers recently. So we are going to go there and put 2 12-ton rated cast manhole covers on there. Now there's a field there and sometimes a tractor drives through there, so they want to know that the lids are going to be secure to drive over. You'll see how bad they are. They've definitely seen better days. There's two of these plates here on the floor covering up the tank and the pump chamber. And as you can see by the hole in this one and the rust on the bottom, someone's just about ready to fall through the lids. So let's get some better covers on there. Let's start by scraping back this stone and the old rust and everything that's on the floor. Now these covers are going to sit slightly high. Now the customer is going to put some fresh gravel down, so the gravel is going to be up to the level of the cover. So I'm going to leave them sitting high. They'll look high, but this is going to be sorted out by extra gravel. I'm going to try and be really careful to not drop stone down the tank, but feel free to count how many stones I've dropped down there, because it's near enough impossible when you've got a cover like this to not drop something down there. I think you'll agree this looks a lot safer. With the first one done, it was time to deal with the second one. So we're going to do the same again. I'm going to lift the plate up, scrape all the gravel back out of the way, and we'll see if we can make this one safer as well. Again, I was trying to be careful, but feel free to count the stones that I dropped down there because you always drop some. After putting a bit of cement down, it was time to put the frame in. And there we have it, 2 new manhole covers that should be able to withstand 12 tonne. They're a lot safer for the customer. Once they put a bit of gravel around them, they should look really nice. So if you like this video, please leave a like. If you can leave a comment, that'd be brilliant. I like replying back to them. It is getting harder to reply back to everyone, but I do like replying back to people. And if you haven't already, of course, please subscribe and help me get this channel as big as possible. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
Please like and subscribe and leave a comment.